All right, so having run ultras now since 2014, I've had a goal, albeit a long-term goal, to run the Western States 100. Many years I did things that helped me get towards that goal, like training, running, getting myself, earning my stripes, for lack of a better term, to even be worthy of getting in a race like that. And then there comes the most important part is running races that qualify you to get a ticket to get into the lottery, which is much more difficult. Some people are in the lottery for 5, 6, 7, 10 years. Learned a lot about the lottery in the last couple of years. I got one ticket last year when I finished the Yeti 100, and for the first time I was actually in the lottery, and I was more excited about that than almost anything when it came to ultra running. Just being in it, being in the game. Can't win if you're not playing, and I was playing. This year I was supposed to earn my second ticket, which would double my tickets into the lottery and my chances. And then, they have an algorithm that has multiples of that every year you qualify. So I've been thinking a lot about, like, what am I going to do? I think the 24-hour adventure trail run is a race that's probably going to die off. I thought, working with Alex and those folks, an athletic equation, and maybe taking that over and keeping it going. I just don't know if I have time for stuff like that. Although one of my big goals for this channel too is also to start a race affiliated with the channel. But in due time with that. But I have to find a way to earn tickets to get into the Yeti, or not the Yeti, the Western States 100, because ultimately I want to run that. I'm 48. I probably got a good 10 years, I think, where I can still move, if I take care of myself even more, because there's plenty of people out there that are running, that are killing it. But I got to figure out a way with my schedule, what races I'm going to run, harder races, maybe expanding the radius to other races, because I've been very comfortable with local Virginia type ultras and just kind of doing that, getting my schedule. There's years where I'll run 6 or 7 ultras in a year, and this past year was not a lot of them because one was canceled, and so I think I ran 2 only one because a couple of them were canceled, which is unfortunate. And it's tough when you train for a long time for a large race that just gets canceled. So I want to try to find something that not only will satisfy, motivate me through my training blocks and training and better me as a runner, and but also give me chances to get my ticket and qualify for the Western States 100, because I'm going to have to keep qualifying, and it may not happen for many years until I get picked. So I've been thinking about that a lot, about what's the future hold for racing for me, what, in general. Like, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Where am I going to branch out to? What am I going to look to? If my main goal is to get in the Western States 100, I'd probably need to focus on getting into races that give me a chance to qualify and get that ticket to be able to get into the lottery, and then all the rest can just be, for fun, which this is. What are you guys' thoughts? I know many of you probably out there care about running hundreds. I don't care if you care about running the Western States 100, but it is a goal of mine. And I hope to try to achieve that one day. We'll see.